And once again, from the Department of Doesn't Fucking Get It, I give you Jimmy Trejo again. This fucking guy, I swear to God. Dude, come on. I was paying $1.79 a gallon for gas under Trump. Went right up to $3 after Biden took office. Oh my God. Jimmy, do you recall what was happening not only in the United States of America, but the world in 2020, the last year of Donald Trump's presidency? Do you recall it? And it wasn't $1.79 a gallon before COVID. I've looked. The numbers aren't there. Wrong. Do you remember what was happening in 2020? We were going through a global pandemic, and Republican and Democratic governors alike had to shut their fucking states down due to poor federal leadership from Donald Trump, and there was no demand for gas. Remember, essential workers were the ones going to work? A lot of people began working from home. It's what caused the big Zoom craze. Listen, man. I didn't think that in 2025 I would need to explain supply and demand to a guy who claims to be a semi-driver. But if nobody's buying fuel, then there's no demand for fuel. If nobody's going to work, and when I say nobody, I mean most of the people, right? Some people obviously did. But if nobody's going to work, if nobody's going out to dinner, if nobody's going to the movies, if nobody's going to a baseball game, if nobody's going to their kids' graduation, if nobody's going to a comedy club, if nobody's going on a road trip vacation, then there's no fucking demand for gas. And if there's no fucking demand for gas, then the price of the gas that's on the market falls because there's no demand for it. Supply and demand. Then, towards the end of 2020, we began opening shit back up. And then Joe Biden was elected. And when he came back into office, things were beginning to open up more and more and more. And demand went up. Hence, the price of a gallon of gas goes up. But here's the deal. You want to lay the price of gas on the feet of Joe Biden. Fine. Couple of things. One, give me the policy that Joe Biden enacted that causes our gas prices to go up. And if you say the Keystone XL pipeline, you are already too fucking stupid to have this conversation. That has been debunked 10 fucking million times. Give me the policy that Joe Biden enacted that caused your gas prices to go up. That's the first question. The second question I would have is, if Joe Biden can enact a policy the second he takes office that causes gas to go up, then why hasn't Donald Trump enacted a policy in the 9 days he's been in office to cause gas prices to go back down? I mean, you're saying the moment Joe Biden took office, so that doesn't give Congress time to pass a bill, that doesn't give the regular legislative process time to play out. That means that Joe Biden came in and signed something and your gas prices went up. Wrong. You can't produce one fucking thing he did. And if you say he did, then tell me why Donald Trump hasn't yet reversed it. Tell me why you're not paying $1.79 for gas now that Donald Trump is back in office. If it's that easy, if a president can take office and the price of gas fluctuates that much, then surely Herr Trump would have absolutely no fucking problem coming in and signing an order reversing whatever Biden did. I mean, that was what he did on his first day, right? He signed a shit ton of executive orders, which every president does, but most of them were to overturn shit Biden did. How come nobody slipped the cheap gas one in front of him? This, boys and girls, is somebody that's in a cult, doesn't grasp reality, and will do anything to twist themselves into knots to make excuses for the dear leader. This is what's wrong with this country.